Welcome. Today we're looking at several opportunities that you can work from the comfort of your home. Top 10 healthcare remote jobs that you can find and you can do from any part of the world. There are many healthcare jobs that you can actually do remotely, various duties, salaries, and qualifications. I'll outline them in this video and let's just dive into it straightforward. The number one thing that you can actually do from home is medical transcriptionist, and the duties will be describe patient information and doctor's note from voice recording or records of videos of the patient in a particular procedure. And the salary for this particular position as a medical transcriptionist is about $28,000 per year. So this is something that you can do in your free time when you want to relax and get a little bit of passive income. Then you can do this. Some employers require certification or experience in the medical field, but it doesn't really matter, right? You also need excellent typing skills. Of course, because you need to go fast and you need to be very careful in terms of details and familiar with some medical terminology. And you can find several of these positions on Flex Jobs. I've left the links in the description. Please, you want to check and register. Number 2 will be medical biller, and the duties of this person complete review and process medical claims to obtain reimbursements from insurance companies for patients services rendered. This is really important because in a majority of countries in North America, you need to actually have some kind of insurance, and billing and getting back that money is really important. The national average salary for medical billers is about $30,000 per year, and on-site experience is often needed before you can work from home. It depends as well, as it might not be needed in some cases. You also need to know some medical terminologies is really important, and healthcare duties and diagnosis, and sometimes a little bit of coding information in terms of what abbreviations in healthcare stand for. And you can find these remote jobs again on Flex Jobs. Indeed, sometimes you have opportunities on Glassdoor. I've left the links in the description. Please check it out. Number 3 is a case manager. Usually what they will do is they ensure quality care of patients by always matching their needs with the appropriate cost-effective services and outcomes. And they help patients come to the right decision in terms of what treatment choices they actually want to make. They establish care plan and connect patients with providers. They monitor patients and see if there's any progress, and remind clients to remain focused on that particular procedure throughout. And their salary could be somewhere around $40,000 to $50,000 per year. And sometimes you need a bachelor's degree. If you have some nursing background or any science, maybe chemistry, biology, human biology, for that matter, you would be a good fit for this position. And sometimes you just need communication skills and problem solving abilities. You don't need a lot. And number 4 would be health information technician. And their main duties are usually manage medical records, medical offices, and health care facilities. And they protect confidential information, which is really important, as we know confidentiality is a thing, including details about diagnosis, treatment, and insurance. Using computer applications to analyze patient data to improve patient care and control associated to cost of treating patients. All these are what health information technicians will do. Salary is whooping somewhere between $50,000 and $60,000 per year, and you just need a post-secondary certificate or some kind of associate degree in health information technology to typically qualify to work in this position. And you need to know some kind of electronic health record systems and data analysis softwares as well. And you can find remote jobs in places like Flex Jobs, Indeed, Monster. Number 5 will be medical coders. This is a quite interesting and lucrative one. And medical coders, what they do is they have that engineering background, so they can assign codes to diagnosis and procedures using standardized classification systems such as IC10, CPT, HCPCS, so that there's no errors. and they would ideally review and verify medical records and documentations for compliance with coding guidelines and regulations. And their salary usually is somewhere between 48K to about 60K per year. A post-secondary certificate or associated degree in medical coding is necessary, and it requires that you be able to have this certificate from a recognized organization such as American Academy of Professional Coders or the American Health Information Management Association. Depends on what country you are in. But again, you can find positions from here in Flex Jobs, Indeed, and Career Builders. Number 6 is going to be medical writer. Their duty is to write, edit, review, medical information, content, articles, reports, manuals, letters, presentations, and confidential material. And communication is really a vital component of their job. Communicate complex medical information in a clear and concise, accurate manner is also what is expected of them to an audience that might sometimes be non-medical or the general public. They research and verify medical facts, data, and statistics using reliable sources and references, publications. And they get a salary of about, $70,000 to $80,000 a year. And a bachelor's degree in a science field is all that you need as minimum qualification. If you have some medical background, that will be an added advantage. Good for you. And you need to have excellent writing, editing, and research skills, as well as knowledge on medical terminology, standards, and regulations in terms of the medical terminology, depending on what country you are in. Apart from Job Flex, where you can find some of these positions, and in Indeed, you also have Media Bistro is where you could find some of the opportunities. I've left the links in the description. Number 7 is telemedicine nurse. Their duty is literally providing nursing care services, but remotely, either through phone, video, or online platforms. They assess patients in terms of asking them about their symptoms, medical history, vital signs, and they collect all this information, including the patient's medical record. They educate patients on certain conditions, treatment, and prevention, essentially, and they coordinate care with other healthcare providers and refer patients to the appropriate specialists when the time is needed. Their paycheck at the end of the month or at the end of the year is usually somewhere between 77 to about 85,000, and a bachelor's degree in nursing and a valid registered nursing certificate or license is necessary. You also need to have clinical experience, good communication skills, and familiarity with all these different technologies and terminologies is absolutely important. Position number 8 will be clinical research associate, and their duty is to monitor and oversee clinical trials, which involves human. And they ensure compliance and quality of the trials and studies with protocols, guidelines, and regulations. And so they collect, they review, and report data and results from trials of clinical trials, whatever it be, randomized or not, and then they communicate these results with the investigators and sponsors and major stakeholders. And their national salary is somewhere between 70 and 90,000 per year, and you need some kind of bachelor's degree. You can take Google and free certifications online on Google Clinical Practices offered by the NIH or other bodies, and you need good documentation practice certifications as well. They're not compulsory, but they would highly push your stake out there to get that particular position. So you can get positions from JobFlex, Indeed, or Clinical Trial Research IO. These are all platforms where you can get job postings about this, and you can all do this. The beauty is that you can do it remotely. And number 9 is healthcare coach, and their duty is usually to provide support and guidance to clients, and generally to improve their health and wellness. And they develop and implement personalized actions and strategic plans in terms of having a better life and improving habits and just bettering your health in a general sense. And the average salary for these people is usually somewhere between 50 and 70K per year, and you just need a bachelor's degree. You also need to have certification from reputed organizations such as the National Board of Health and Wellness Coaching or the American Council on Exercise. So these are all different bodies in which you can get accreditations from, and you can find remote jobs from Flex Jobs, Indeed, or Noom. And then lastly, we'll talk about psychologists. They have a duty to provide, psychological services to clients either remotely through phone, videos, or online platforms. And they conduct assessments, evaluations, and diagnose mental illnesses and disorders. They provide, therapy, counsel, and interventions to help clients cope with their challenges and improve their well-being. And they monitor if there is some improvements in the client's well-being. And they have a whooping salary somewhere of about 80 to 100K per year. And a doctorate degree in psychology and a valid license to practice is required. You also need to have clinical experience, communicate well, and follow good and standardized ethics, as well as knowledge of Philip psychology, which will give you best guidelines and practices. So you can apply for all these positions again online, including Talkspace. And these are all different opportunities, 10 that you could apply and get positions from anywhere around the world and work remotely and get paid, as I have listed that to you. So if you have any questions and you want to know more, please don't shy away, ask your questions in the chat, and we'll be very happy to reach out to you. There's also my affiliate links if you want to shop on Amazon or you want to, get new credit cards. Please use my affiliate links below. We might get some bonuses from you using our affiliate links, but it doesn't impact on the cost in which you were normally originally supposed to buy your product. So thank you very much, and please hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.